the joke was funny at first until his wife said something.
Yeah, I did. I mean, see, the thing is, like, when you watch like Will Smith back in his younger days when he was like in Fresh Prince of Bel Air, he was such a happy-go-lucky guy. He did films, he did Independence Day, and he was so happy. The moment he married the moment he married Jada Pinkett Smith and had kids with her, that's when like everything started changing. Like his personality started changing. Like you can tell he was never happy anymore. You know, there's so many challenges with and look, they started off as swingers. Their whole relationship was like an open relationship, almost like an open relationship. They were swingers, so they would sleep with other people at the same time.
Well, Jada Pinkett's the only one sleeping with other people now.
Yeah, so I'm just
It's got to the point where like when the whole thing hit last year, like Will Smith was on TV crying and shit about it, about his wife cheating on him, and here we are a year later, he's defending that her honor.
so. Did I do you good, honey? I did good, right? Fucking whack, dude.
But seriously, like if you were in Will Smith's situation, right?
Uh-huh.
You hear a joke.
Uh-huh.
See, let's say with your girl, you hear
Uh-huh.
a joke, and that somebody makes a joke about your girl, you laugh. Then you look at your girl and she's like upset. How would you react?
There's two things I would do. I would either laugh because it caught me off guard, which kind of caught her and him off guard a little bit. I would laugh at the joke. Either I'd laugh, or if I'm pissed, just like Will Smith, I would cuss him out.
Yeah, but see, he didn't get pissed until after he saw his wife's reaction.
No, I know, but if that was to happen to me, and I saw my wife's reaction, and she's looking at me like, bitch, aren't you gonna do something about that? And then I'd be like, yeah. So I would cuss out Chris Rock if he really did offend me. I would cuss him out. I'm not gonna go up there and slap him. You know what I mean?
See, for me, I would have just been like, I would have just talked to her and be like, look, I thought the shit was funny. Everybody else in here thought it was funny. Maybe you should like just relax, stop taking yourself seriously. Like it's just hair, and just keep it moving. And if she really felt that bad about it, since I probably would have waited until after the award ceremony, maybe at the after party, and I probably would have just like took Chris by the side and be like, hey, look, my wife, she felt some type of way about the joke, and then maybe Chris can come to her later on and just apologize or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think like walking on stage and slapping him, because the thing that caught me too was like the joke was so mild that if he hadn't slapped him, nobody would have even remembered it like 5 minutes after the fact. Everybody would have forgotten the joke like 5 minutes later.
Yeah. I didn't even get the joke. I didn't even get the joke until like it took me a while to process like G.I. Jane. Huh?
But that's what I was saying, like nobody that's what I said earlier, like nobody under the age of 30 even knows G.I. Jane. The same thing with me, it took me a while to get the joke. Then I remember like, oh yeah, that Demi Moore movie that came out when I was like a little kid, when she was like bald in the military or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm saying. Like you have to be of a. I don't think anybody like under the age of 30 even got the joke, and even if you're like 30 and up, like it took you a while to even understand what he was talking about.
Yeah, because it's been such a long time since that movie came out.
Yeah, if I know that movie's been. I know I was like a little kid when that shit came out.
Did you hear his stand-up? Chris Rock did a stand-up like I think a couple of days after that incident, and he actually so many people. I like his arena was sold out. He made so much money because everyone was really wanted to know what he was going to talk about. So he went to I forgot where he went. It wasn't Atlanta. I forgot where he went to perform. But
I think it was Boston.
Boston, yeah. And he said, and then like people who came in was like, "Don't worry, Chris, Boston got your back." And then they were just talking about like they had like a small review. People were talking about how they love his skit, how funny he was. Yeah, dude, he killed it. So Will Smith actually did Chris a big favor. He actually launched Chris Rock's career even more.
It did Demi Moore a favor too, because it says here that since that joke last week,
everyone wants to watch it.
G.I. Jane's like one of the most streamed movies.
Fuck.
It's like, what?
Thank you, Will Smith.
The movie came out. By the way, the movie came out in '97.
And by the way, Aragorn was G.I. Jane's. What do you call this? Superior officer.
To be honest with you, I'm not even sure.
Did you know that?
I don't think I've seen it since the '90s. To be honest with you, or I don't even know if I've even seen it.
Did you know that Aragorn
came out? The movie came out 25 years ago.
Did you know that Aragorn was the G.I. Jane superior officer?
No, but his I see his face though. As far as the cast,
that's Aragorn.
Yeah, I know. It's Viggo Mortensen.
Yeah.
Now, this is before Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, before he got big.
Even though the movie's kind of mediocre, it only got like 3 out of 5 stars.
It was all right. I mean, I think wasn't it based on a true story?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I mean, it was all right. I was young, so I didn't really understand the concept when I first watched that film. I was like, okay, hot chick bald, you know.
It came out. It doesn't say if it's a true story. No, I think it's like fiction.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man. So as far as like what's going on with Will Smith now, he's gonna have trouble getting a job now. Yeah, he got his little golden statue, but he's gonna have problems getting a job in the future.
Yeah, and I think what sucks. Go ahead, my bad.
No, that's it. I'm just saying he's gonna have troubles getting a job in the future, and this just to like help, boost Chris Rock's credentials. Like now, everybody wants to see everything that Chris Rock does. Whatever project he has next, they want to see it. They want to see the next Chris Rock project. Because now everybody loves Chris. They don't hate him anymore. See what I did there?
Like a show. Everybody hates Chris.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody loves Chris, bro. I mean, for Chris Rock, to just like hold back, because if you rewatch that video over and over, Chris Rock was, after getting slapped, he was defending himself. He had one hand to kind of block Will Smith's other arm, just in case Will Smith feels
he made a fist.
And they made a fist on the right hand, but then he held his composure and went back and just like, I don't know, it's like he shut down whatever he was gonna do. He just snapped and turned that off. He turned it off, and he's like, you know what? No, I'm not gonna do it right now. I'm not about to go down with this guy's stupidity. So I'm just gonna like, what do you call this? Keep my composure and continue on.
Professionalism.
Yeah. And then the fact that not only that, he did it. He tried to do it again, where he was like, "Man, well, I could have just said, like, for him to like switch that up also as well." Dude, I give him so much props because he could have just like used his voice, which is his most powerful weapon, because he talks for a living. So for him to just like switch that and be like, man, that was the greatest thing that ever happened in television or something in television history. For him to just do a joke right after that and not say anything back negative, dude, he took that shit. Like that's mad respect. That is mad respect right there. You can't call this guy like a punk, dude, because he took this like a man, I think.
Yeah, man, he handled it the best way he could. My only issue, my main issue though is that I felt bad for all the other winners because it took away from what they accomplished too. Like I don't know who won. Like I know Will Smith won Best Actor, but I don't know who won Best Actress. I can't even tell you who won the movie of the year, for best picture. Like all thing everybody's talking about is Will Smith smacking Chris Rock. So not only did like Will Smith fuck it up for himself, because it's supposed to be the biggest moment of his career, he finally won an Oscar. And yeah, instead of people talking about that, they're just talking about the shit that he did prior to that. And like I said, it took away from everybody else who won Oscars.
No, I didn't even think about that. But yeah, you're right, dude. You're gonna have like this one actor like, oh man, so like did you? I finally got myself an Oscar. Like, when did you get an Oscar? 2022, remember? Oh shit! The time when Will Smith smacked Chris Rock in the face. You won the Oscar that day? Like, yeah. Like, I was right before that slap. Like, oh well. I don't even
remember.
I don't even notice. I didn't notice that shit. Was there even an Oscar Awards that night?
Yeah.
The only thing I can remember is that slap.
Because it was crazy though, is that the reason why Chris Rock was there was because he was the presenter for best documentary of the year, and I don't even know who won best documentary because all the people talk about is the smack.
Yeah, that's funny, dude.
I don't know who won anything that night. Like he took away everybody's shine, everybody's spotlight.
Who won best film?
Well, now that we mentioned it, let me look it up.
See, now we gotta look up things.
I gotta ask the Google.
Hey, if you don't know more than the Google, shut your fucking mouth.
Well, according to Google, Aquaman fucks fish.
That's not true.
You know more than the Google?
No. Shut up. You can only talk shit when you know more than the Google.
All right, the 94th annual Academy Awards in 2022. So Jane Campion won Best Director. Will Smith, as we know, won Best Actor. Jessica Chastain, she won Best Actress for her movie. She won Best Actress for acting as Tammy Faye in the Tammy Faye biopic. Tony Costar won Best Supporting Actor. Ariana DeBose won Best Supporting Actress. And I never heard of this woman before, but she's a black woman, so it took away from her night.
Yeah, but what about the slap?
Hans Zimmer, who did the Dark Knight soundtrack, he won for best
score.
Score, yeah.
Best score. Yeah, but we wouldn't know that because all we can think about is that slap.
All right, so Best Picture was this movie called Coda. I never heard of it, never seen it. It's a French comedy. It's an English. Okay, so it's a movie that came out in France in 2014, but they made an English version last year. So that movie won Best Picture, and I guess the reason why I never seen it is because it was only on Apple TV.
I'm still trying to figure out how
things have changed though. That like your movie doesn't have to be in the movie theaters to win Best Picture.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out like how these. I'm still trying to figure out how these films that nobody knows about get like nominated. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out how that works. Like how does your film get nominated?
Well, because like the people who vote on this shit, these are these like movie writers, and as a movie critic, like your only job is to watch every single movie that came out that year. And so if you're watching, excuse me. So if you're watching every single movie that came out, of course you're gonna be like, well, yeah, this movie that nobody else has heard of, but I've heard of it, is the best movie I've seen all year.
So nobody ever thought The Batman was a good film?
Yeah, no, because remember it was like in excuse me, it was 2009, I think it was, when a lot of people got mad because that year Slumdog Millionaire won Best Picture, but a lot of people felt like it should have been Dark Knight because Dark Knight made the most money, and it was the most popular movie of that year.